After 2 consecutive seasons hosting matches in the top flight in Spain, Ipurúa has consolidated itself as one of the arenas in which the plot of the greatest league in the world unfolds. Eibar's stadium is the smallest of the competition, with just 6,300 seats, but its history goes back to 1947, the year of its unveiling. It's a stadium with its own personality and surrounded by mountains and buildings, elevated due to the topography of the city of Eibar. In our quest to discover the inner workings of Ipurúa, we meet one of the emblematic figures of the Eibar Sporting Society, Ángel Zapico, who has been with the club for 3 decades. Zapico has been club delegate, youth coach, assistant to the first team and director, and since 8 years ago, he's the kit man.
The room is my own domain. With the boots, I pick them up when training or a match finishes, clean them and then dry them, and then I put them in their place so they can use them the next day. I always say that they have to choose their studs according to the pitch and its condition. I can advise them, so I can say to them, I think these studs are too short for the pitch because yesterday the pitch was soft. But the players have their own ideas. For a match you have to give them 3 pairs. They go out to warm up in one, then put on others, and then put on another pair at half-time. Here is the famous ice room, which looks very flash at the moment. It's generalized into that. Here you have the machine that crushes the ice, and then the players come in and submerge themselves in the pool. This morning, some of them were here training, and so they spent 5 or 6 minutes in there. And now to the dressing room. It's a little disorganized because some of them have just gone out to train.
From the heart of the stadium to the presidential box and the hospitality suites, where club president Alex Aranzábal awaits us.
This is the president's box at Ipurúa. Here we receive the authorities every time there's a match. And in this mural we wanted to remember the history of the club since its inauguration in 1950, the 18 presidents, the journey in these 76 years, which have fundamentally been regional categories, 3rd division, and then a period during the 80s and 90s and noughties in the Segunda A.
Y luego una época en los años 80, 90 y 2000 que estuvo en Segunda A.
It's the history of Eibar up to the 2013-14 season, where we were 2nd division champions and were promoted to the 1st division, which is where we are competing for the 2nd year in a row. At the moment, we're in the best sporting situation in our history, the best economic structure, and in terms of the infrastructures, we have also begun remodeling Ipurúa, which is a stadium with great personality and history. But this box, for example, is totally new. It was done up just a few months ago. The pitch is very English, in that the fans are very close to the players. When Real Madrid, Barcelona or any other team come, you can almost hear what Messi says, what Suarez says, or what Ronaldo says, and you can see them close up. We say that the experience of watching football at Ipurúa is totally unique. I don't think you can compare it to any other ground in the 1st division.
Ipurúa is and continues to be a ground with a special flavour. A stadium that plays host every fortnight to the fairy tales of a small club, which, basing itself on hard work and humility, has forged itself a space among some of the best of the Liga BBVA.